So if you watched us last time, you know that our personalized video discussion got away from us a little bit. So welcome to part 2 of personalized video. We're going to take it away and talk a little bit about use cases, the future of personalized video, and things like that. Hope you enjoy. Thanks.
Hey Ben, how you doing? It's Justin. I noticed that you just downloaded my white paper, Bald is Beautiful, and I just wanted to introduce myself and let you know that if you have any questions or want to get to know a little bit more about how to be beautiful and bald at the same time, feel free to reach out. You know, now you've got my email address, and I really look forward to getting to know you more. Thanks. Have a good day.
So here's how that video came about. We saw it on YouTube. But I actually used a platform called GoVideo.
Okay.
There are other platforms out there. GoVideo is by Vidyard, but Wistia, another great platform, has Soapbox.
Right.
I know there are others out there. Those are just really easy, free tools that you can use. So Vidyard is a plugin, and as soon as you want to record a video, you punch the little button. And there are certain things you want to take into account, like lighting, audio, the situation you're in, everything, and then that thumbnail, right? Get the whiteboard up there saying somebody's name or make it relevant somehow. So you can do that video straight on to you. You can screen capture either your entire screen or just a particular tab if you want to be a little more private. It's a really cool tool. Not only do you get to do that, but you also get to see some viewing statistics and how many times and when somebody viewed it. So now I know that you've seen that video, I might follow up in a day or two and mention, hey, I noticed something, you know, just.
Well, no, and you're right. I mean, you're sending that personalized video because I downloaded a white paper, which means I went on your website and put in information that then probably automatically went into your CRM. You used that kind of ping in whatever CRM you're using to know to send me that personalized video. Now, all of my viewing habits on that video are tied into that CRM, and so you know more about me. I think the screencast is interesting because you also had an opportunity there, or perhaps with a follow-up video message, have an opportunity to walk me through maybe another piece, right? So if the Bald is Beautiful white paper is kind of here on the funnel, and you know that the next step is
by the book.
Exactly, right? So then you could actually do a screencast and show me some of the things in the book, which are going to give me a sense of what's in the book. And then, of course, at the end of that video, you give me that link to buy. I've bought the book. It's so many opportunities. I can almost imagine as this platform and this whole personalization thing was being developed, where marketers are looking at the information that they've got and the journeys that customers are going through, and just saying, it's kind of a no-brainer, right? It's like, oh, once we can personalize videos, now we have all this other opportunity.
So why do you think this is a thing? Like, it's new.
Yeah.
Why do you think it exists?
I think there are certainly technological advances that have taken place relatively recently. I think there's this overriding principle in marketing now where we're struggling so much to get people's attention, right? I think the average person gets 85 to 200 emails in their inbox every day, something like that, right? I mean, how many do you read? How many do you just mark as unread? How many do you put in fold? You kind of glance at it, and if it doesn't have that thumbnail, right, that's got my name on it or whatever, that's got my name written on a whiteboard and a face there, that is so pattern interrupting, that's something I'm actually going to engage with, as opposed to God knows how many other newsletters and cold contacts that I get, or even stuff that I sign up for. I think it's just a tremendous opportunity to kind of break those patterns and get people's attention.
So let's talk about some ways that we can use personalized video. So we showed 2 different examples, but let's talk about maybe some different funnels that we have. There's marketing.
Right, we started with marketing, right? Vidyard, I think there's another episode that we've done that shows off event videos, and I used a personalized event video. I mean, that's a great marketing opportunity for personalized video. Sales, right? Another silo. Yours is a perfect sales enablement, part of a sales enablement strategy, right? It's that tool to get someone's attention and get them to kind of move to that next phase.
Yeah, it was free. And it took me 2 takes.
Yeah.
You know?
Ooh, 2 takes.
And
not bad.
with some practice, you'll get it, you'll nail it, you'll be
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah. Recruiting. How might it be used in recruiting?
Perhaps, like, I suppose there are some opportunities once someone is an employee. Some, if they're in the Australia office, but you're their manager, you might say, hey, welcome to the office. Just wanted to introduce you to a couple people on the staff that are over here. This is Sally, this is Joe. You might walk them through some screen capture of like how they can input certain information so they can get paid properly, and
Right.
go through the different forms of you know, HR and whatnot.
I could also potentially see it. I mean, I've never worked in HR recruiting, but I could almost see if you're getting a lot of candidates, I could see how using personalized video as to kind of move people again through that separate recruiting funnel. There may be certain triggers if someone gets past that first video interview, or they get past that first written interview, phone interview, whatever it is. I could see how you could use that to kind of prep them for whatever is next, whether it's an in-person interview or whatever's next. You know, and make it feel like they're. I think if your company culture were right, make it feel like they're about to join a family, as opposed to you know, some nameless, faceless corporation or whatever.
I think there's a lot of things past that point of decision, right, where they've bought the gadget, they got hired or whatever. It's a way to help them connect more with your brand and to help build the brand around that personalization.
And after purchase too, I think you've got a tremendous opportunity with like service and support. So if somebody submits like a knowledge base or like a support ticket, or they search for something on the knowledge base, right? Why not, instead of just sending them a kind of pseudo automated response, why not send them a video with a person saying, hey, I get this. A lot of people have this problem. It's something we're working on, but here are the clear steps to walk through it. I don't know. I'd rather get that than just see kind of an email that says try this and restart your computer and whatever. I'd just rather have somebody tell me to restart my computer.
And it can be easier to show where the button is, right? When a web page has so many links or software. It's such an interesting technology. What's the future of this sort of thing in marketing?
You know, I think. So YouTube announced something a few weeks ago called YouTube Director, and it allows you to upload pieces like video assets, kind of as pieces that then it uses AI to edit together pre-roll videos based on different audiences and kind of their criteria. So it like you don't even have to edit the final video. You just put the pieces up there, and in working through the algorithm, it then crafts countless different versions of the same video based on demographic information and things like that. And so I can't help but imagine that some combination of that kind of technology and the ability to utilize technology to kind of immediately add very personalized single person information could be a really interesting way to create almost like stems in music of different pieces of things, and then let the AI editing, I can't believe I'm actually saying this, let the AI editing and let the kind of personalization AI create these pieces that are literal one-offs for individuals, but still get the right message across. It's probably only a matter of time before that happens.
Yeah, and maybe even in the near future, you're looking at what your video, where it had your name, your email, your company. There's other information that they might then be able to figure out about you. The colors for your company, your LinkedIn page, your web page, your location, and start working all of that, inputting all of that, and putting tokens into the video, and making something so unique to you that literally no one else would ever get.
And as a marketer, isn't that kind of the dream, right? You create something once that can then be turned into something that is used individually and personally to every prospect, client,
Builds
whatever
a genuine connection. I mean, it might lose out once the secret's out that it's just a machine learning, but
we'll have to see. There are people who are far smarter than us in this kind of thing that are going to figure out what's next.
Yep.
I'm sure YouTube or Vidyard can kind of give us a hint as to where this technology is going next. So that's a kind of an in-depth look at personalized video. Thank you so much for sticking around with us. If you got any questions about personalized video or any other examples that you'd like for us to see, we'd love for you to leave them in the comments. We'll see you next time on Press Play.
Sayonara.